What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? MonkeyFlop here, and today I wanted to talk about the PlayStation Vita 2. Is it coming? Is it not coming? Is Sony focus turned away from mobile and they're focusing more on the PlayStation 4? There's been a lot of controversy, there's been a lot of rumors circulating the internet, so I kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit more today. Okay, so as far as the PlayStation Vita support, they are still supporting the PlayStation Vita. We are still seeing updates on it, rarely, but we're still seeing updates on it, and there's still new games releasing. So that holds, you know, I have faith that the Vita will live on for at least a little while longer. That's good for me. I love the remote play. I love everything about the Vita. We all know why the Vita failed. The Vita failed because of freaking memory cards are way too expensive. If Sony would have made it more of a competitive price to own the product, then it would have done beautifully. Look at the 3DS. The 3DS, you buy the actual handheld, and then you buy the game, and the game has a memory card in it. It's like, okay, so you could save your game data right there. With the PlayStation Vita, you have to spend $100, maybe $200 on a specialized memory card that all the other devices do not use. If they would have used an SD card, they would have been better off, or some sort of internal built-in memory that you would have been able to actually, you know, store some games. Because most of the content on the Vita nowadays is online, it's hard to even find any games in the physical stores for the PlayStation Vita. So that's my take on that. Now, whether or not they're coming out with the PlayStation Vita 2, it's really up in the air. I've heard rumors where, yes, they're planning on it, it's not in the works yet. And then I've heard other rumors that Sony is walking away from mobile and just focusing on the PlayStation 4, PlayStation VR, and mobile app games, not handheld. So they're moving away from handheld devices altogether, unless it is a cell phone or an iPad, or, you know, their Sony whatever tablet that they create games for that. So, I mean, in my opinion, it's kind of a mistake, because if Sony were to look at their competitor, hello, Nintendo has been doing a fantastic job with the 3DS. It outlasts the PlayStation Vita. I'm stumbling over my words here, but it's outlasted the PlayStation Vita, and it's done wonderfully. Now they release a Switch, and the Switch is doing great too. It's not that the consumers don't want a handheld. I want a handheld. Do you want a handheld? Let me know in the comment section below. Would you love to see a PlayStation Vita, or are you guys just pretty much console or PC master race? I'd love to know that in the comment section below. But as far as me and a lot of other people, we still want handhelds. The demand is still there, Sony. The demand is there. Read between the lines. I hope you guys really are working on a PlayStation Vita 2 or some sort of successor to that. Call it something completely different and get us a better memory card. I would love you for it. Or if you wanted to call it the Vita, then hey, the Vita is cool too. Vita is, you know, holds a near and dear place in my heart. And, you know, I love my Vita. I love the remote play. I love pretty much all the features about it. I hated when you took away YouTube from me off of the Vita, and you're like, oh, just use your browser. Freaking punks. But I get it. It's all business. But at the same time, Sony, please listen to your consumers. Please do not turn your consumers away. I'm a PlayStation fanboy at heart. I get called Sony Pony and all these names on a daily because I rep you guys, and I talk about exclusively PlayStation news on this channel for the most part. And you know, it's like, it's kind of frustrating as somebody like this just sitting back while Sony's like, you know what, we're talking about moving away from handhelds and focusing on other things. Like, dude, just look at your freaking competition. But anyways, enough of me rambling on. If you guys like this video and you like what I do here, hit a like, comment down below, even if it's like, what's a MonkeyFlop, or hell yeah, I want a PlayStation Vita too. If you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button, bell notification, that way you guys know when I go live or when I post a new video like this one. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome.